Hi guys, this is Tina from Shabbydabbydoodah. Welcome back to my channel. So we are here for another one of our Tidy Fridays. Oh my goodness, I have been super brave and I picked up one of the piles from beside my desk off the floor. Yep, that's my kind of main problem area. I have to say, the pile's quite big and it's not the whole pile. So I feel super embarrassed to have to now pull in more things, which just, oh my goodness, like the pile will get so high, it's not going to fit, obviously, in the camera. So let's just pull it all in. So as you can see, what I'm dealing with, obviously, to the side of me, every time that I'm doing a video, when things are toppling over beside me, this is why. So hold on, oops. Get it all even now. I'm not sure that I can. Oh my gosh, I've got like bits of lace and ribbon and all sorts like hooked in amongst things. So let me just peel all that off straight away as I pick it up. Oh my goodness me. Okay, bit more scraps of paper there. I've got some bling that was just in amongst that pile as well. Right, and I also have, yeah, oh my gosh, even more stuff. Oh my goodness. Might not even get this done in this one video. Oh my gosh, can't even separate the pile out from, you know, what's one lot of stuff and what's another. Hold on, oops. Ah. Right, oh my gosh, this is just, yeah, time to definitely feel very, very embarrassed and ashamed of myself here, because it's huge, it's huge. Right, there's still, would you believe, still some stuff on the floor now that was in that pile. There's obviously still a ton of stuff under my desk. I can't even get under my desk. But the ton of stuff that was on the pile, there's still quite a bit down there. But this is kind of as much as I can fit onto the desk. So let me just kind of, just pile this, or, you know, shake this up a little bit so it's a little bit tidier. Oh, my goodness me. Yeah, I do feel very embarrassed, to be honest, very ashamed of my mess. Right, that was also on the floor underneath the pile, so I'm going to put that straight into my little container that's at the side of my desk of stamped things. Okay, let's start looking through. Right, these are a whole bunch of craft letters and things that I've had for the longest time. I got them from America when I was there last, which again, I know I've said this loads of times. I mean, that's years and years ago. I'm going to donate the whole of this file to the school because I'm not really going to use those, to be honest. So that's going to go in the donate pile. Right, I have some plain white cardstock here. Oops, I just flicked that off to the side. So I'll put that in my scraps box. The plain white card I can kind of keep for back in journaling cards and things like that. So I'm going to be making various piles all around. Oops, I have some fabric and some sort of soft net there. Right, I have this, this was one of those little boards, like a sample for like flooring. And it was just in the kind of free to take box at our local hardware store. And I thought, oh, I'll pick that up. It might be really useful for, you know, mixed media type stuff. I haven't ever used it, and maybe I have once because there's a bit of glue on there, but I'm going to bin that. So I'm going to put that in a pile for the bin. So that's another pile going. Oops, I've got a couple of tags here. I think these were nice tags that I had made for, you know, my little shabby chic flowers and things when I've taken them to sort of craft fairs and things. I mean, they are quite cute, but I'm going to bin those because, you know, they've been sat there for long enough. I obviously didn't even remember they were there. Then I have got a few of these like presentation pouch things, which I picked these up, I think, from a second-hand store a long time ago, thinking they would be useful. Again, there's a fourth one, sorry, still on the floor. I'm going to put those all to one side. I'm not going to bin those yet because they may come in handy. Right, then I have lots of scraps of paper. The scraps are probably here, I think, you know, probably from when I've been doing mass making. So I've got 8x8 scraps, some 12x12 papers and things like that. So going to sort of start to make a little bit of a pile to the side of scrap papers. So that's going to be here. The 8x8s, I've actually got 8x8 books in my cupboard. So I'm going to just put these in the cupboard in a minute. So this is the cover of some sheet music, so I can put that with the scraps. I've got some vintage kind of vintagey ledger. That can go in my vintage box, so I'm going to put that behind me onto the chair. Oh, these are some pieces that I've printed onto fabric, so I'm going to put these behind me in my drawers, actually strangely with the napkins for the moment, because I'm not quite sure where else to put them. This is, oh, what is this? Oh, this is obviously a little pouch that I've made for a ring bound journal. So I've got some pages ready for ring bound journals that I keep over with my coffee dyed paper. I'm going to put that over there in a minute. So I'll put that on the chair ready to go over there. Oh, so I've got more things that need fussy cut in. Every time I do these videos, I just end up with tons of things to fussy cut. I've got some of the Avery, the clear labels that I did for washi tape, to use as washi tape. So again, this is really nice, to be honest. I'm not sure quite how is the best place to, or how's the best way to store this. So maybe this is where I need to pull in one of these presentation files. And maybe I should just like have them in there when they're like washi tape type bits. So I'm just going to put that down on the floor. Right, now this is my vintage bureau papers, and I mean, weirdly, I started a project with the vintage bureau before Christmas. I think I filmed 2 videos in it, and that's as far as I've got, so I might resurrect that project. So what I'm going to do, I think, is keep all the vintage bureau stuff together so that I can go back to that project. I've got some coffee dyed papers here. Oh, so I've got some of my fussy cut birds, so more fussy cutting. Let's put this, put that there for the minute. Oh, another packet of the Crafty Individuals packets. So I was keeping all of those packets from all those stamps, so I just put that sort of there with the other packets. Okay, what's this? This is a book page pocket, which, yep, it's been kind of stitched together, or stuck together. So these could go in my unfinished projects, to be honest, because they're kind of all unfinished projects. So I'll start filling that box back up again now. Right, I've got some of my Spring Birds kit that obviously needs fussy cutting now. Papers. So when they're full sheet papers, I've actually got, that's a fussy cut, I'll put that straight in my ephemera box. When they're full sheet papers, I'm going to put them behind my desk. I've got my magazine files down there, which I can't remember whether I showed you or not, but I will show you afterwards. So what I'm going to do is obviously kind of organise the bits into piles, and then I will share with you where I'm putting things. So, oh, where to put these in the meantime. Right, I'm going to make another pile for, you know, complete papers. More fussy cutting. This is a collage masterboard. So I've got a plan for those actually, which I shall share with you as well in a minute. So these are complete papers. So the masterboards I'm going to put there. That's on the complete papers. This is another masterboard, so that can go off with those. Ah, these are the clusters that we did during my X-Pile series, which obviously they went in that pile, never to be seen again. So obviously they were completely forgotten about. So I'm going to leave these on my desk ready to just tear them out and then kind of work with them. Oops, I've got a fussy cut flower there. That can go in my ephemera type box. This was also from my X-Piles, and it's just kind of the remainder of what was a sort of die cut pack. So I might go through this, and then I might just separate out some things to put into sort of some gift bags and things for when people buy things from my shop. You can just include that with their items. So I'll put that down behind me as well. Oh, that's just a clear sheet yet for printing. So put that ready to go downstairs, because obviously my printer's not even up here. This is some more of that vintage bureau paper. So again, I'll just keep all of that together, because actually it was a fun project, and yeah, I must resurrect that and kind of carry on with those videos and get it finished, because that must be buried somewhere on my desk too. This is obviously some napkin, oops, sorry, that I've put on here for printing. So again, I can put this with that sheet ready to print on that. This is just a little sort of card that, again, I mean, I would probably use it that way and stitch around it to make a little pocket. So, ooh, where to put that, I wonder. well, maybe that should go in with the vintage type stuff. Yeah, maybe that should go in with the vintage type stuff. So I'm going to put that with the ledger, sheet ledger. This is a page from that lovely treasury book, which I think is in here somewhere. No, maybe I've actually put that book on a shelf. Wow, that's unusual for me to have put it on the shelf. So yeah, I'm going to keep that to move to the bookshelf. Right. This is, oh, these are some printouts that I did a really long time ago, and I mean like 10 years ago or something. So, I mean, again, they're not really kind of very useful because they're massive. So I'm just going to put those to the side just so that I can use the backs to print on. Here's some 8x8 papers. To be honest, I won't probably use those, so I'm going to just put them on the pile for the school. Oh, some more of the vintage bureau. Oh, look, I've got some Tim Holtz labels there. Oh, some more kind of paper scraps there. So, yep, I don't know quite where I should put these. Perhaps I should hang these on my little pegboard so I can hang that straight up now. Oh, it's a bit long, but never mind. This is, what is this? Just various little printed type pieces and things and coffee dyed pieces. Again, I mean, it's mainly rubbish, to be honest. I think it's kind of when I first started out, just some various pieces that I coffee dyed. So I might go through this. Yeah, I might go through this kind of later. Oh, look, we've got some book images and things like that. So we'll go through that a bit later, I think, and maybe make some journaling cards and things like that. So I'll keep this out on my desk, like with the clusters, so as I know that that's a project to do. I've got some book page here that can go in my vintage kind of pile. Just got an envelope there, again needing kind of gluing together, so I'll put that on the things that need finishing. I've got some pieces that can go in my scraps box. More vintage book page. Right, putting all the vintage things all together there behind me. Oh, more fussy cutting, more fussy cutting. Just some kind of blank papers there. They can go, again with the blank papers really. Blank papers. Got that handsome man who I always found very dashing. Oh, isn't that nice picture there on the back? Am I likely to use those? Well, I might do, I suppose. Let's put those in my scrap bin. I've got some other papers here, which again, I've coffee dyed these, and yeah, they're not actually really used them. So they can go in my full sheet paper box. That can go in my scraps box. Oh, that just again needs gluing together, so I put that there, scraps. Oh, more fussy cutting. And then we've got another full sheet. Oh, in fact, we've got a few full sheets here. So there we go. They can all go in my full sheet pile. Oh, a full sheet of 12 by 12 there. So that can go into my cupboard. Oops, I've got some black lace here. Put that into my bag. Right, I've got some more full sheets and just some kind of, I mean, I probably won't use that. I'm just going to give that to school. Right, these are all vintage bureau again. So put those with the vintage bureau stuff. This is a vintage image. Put that with the vintage stuff. Again, for some scraps. More fussy cutting, some fabric. I'll just put that in my little bag for the time being as well. What have I got here? Oh, just rubbish really, so let's just bin that. I'm just going to give that to the school, otherwise I'm just not parting with anything. What have I got here? Oh, here I've got some tracing paper. Again, I'm going to put that with the stuff to go downstairs for printing. Oops, a coffee dyed piece of paper, so that can go back to my coffee dyed sheets. Glassine bag, that can go beside me straight into my, I keep all my envelopes in one of those IKEA trays, which I know I've showed you guys before. Some more vellum, that can go there for printing again. And another sheet there, so full sheet there. So again, that can go just on my full size sheets. This is those lovely labels from Caroline's Craft Tree. So again, more sort of fussy cutting type stuff, although they were printed on copy paper, so I don't know whether I would actually use them on the copy paper. Right, got another full size 12 by 12, and then these are kind of 12 by 12 scraps. Oh, more coffee dyed paper there. What's this? Oh, another project for finishing, so that can go again in my finishing projects box. So I'd only just emptied it and now I'm filling it back up again. It's like never ending, isn't it? Oh, it's a label. That can go in my ephemera box. I've got a little felt heart. I mean, I probably won't really use that, to be honest, so I'll just give that to the school. You know, in with the big bag that I will then donate round to the school. I've got a little number there, just put that over to the side. So these again are kind of bases done for some ring bound sort of journals or maybe pockets or something. So again, I'll just file those in my other magazine thing that I keep those. These are some more collage masterboards. So in fact, there's quite a few there. I'm going to put those with that. This is some large book page, which, you know, you don't get that much large book page, to be honest. So I don't know quite where is the best place to keep this. Again, I might keep this in my magazine file with the full page papers. It would just sort of fit in there nicely. Another piece of paper there. I've got some hard card here that I'd obviously kept for covers. I mean, to be honest, I don't really know that I would use that now, because, you know, we tend to use obviously the you know, the book covers and things like that, so I don't really need to keep that. Right, so that's that. Then I've got that lovely Victorian Adverts book that needs to go on my shelf with the books. Oops, an Edith Holden. Oh, look at that lovely page. So again, that will go in my vintage pile. Then I've got some more sheet music cover. It's a full one, so I'm going to put that in my full page pile again. This is another collage masterboard, as is this. So again, put those out of the way. Some more of those adverts, I'm going to keep those out. Some more sheet music, which again, it's a full page that can go on that pile. Oops, what have I got here? More full sheets here. This is a collage masterboard that I've obviously started using, so I might just keep this out and actually use it up, you know, rather than put it in the pile. More of these full sheets. These are my Kids Capers kit, so, but again, it's printed on copy paper thickness, so I might not really use that. So these are more stitched together pages, so I will put that with those. What have I got here? Oh, these are some of my pages from my English Country Garden kit and some fussy cut pieces as well. Every time I do these videos, I just end up with a ton of fussy cutting that needs doing, so it's not that great. Well, I mean, I quite like fussy cutting, but there's only so much time that you can spend doing fussy cutting, isn't there? So again, I'm going to put that in unfinished projects, because that's kind of a piece that's ready to be decorated up and used. Right, I have an envelope here. What's in here? Oh, it's just an empty envelope. So, and I'm guessing this is the same. So again, these look like they've been coffee dyed. They can just go into my coffee dyed paper area. And actually, I'm just going to fold them in half, because the chances are I'm going to use them folded anyway. So, because they might be too wide to fit in with the coffee dyed papers otherwise, so I'll just fold them down. Oops, like that. Okay, so yeah, I am not going to know myself, honestly. If this pile is gone, it's going to be like, wow, massive, major difference. Massive difference. So again, some more full sheets. I've got some sheet music there, which I'll just leave that up there. Sort of scrap because it's not a full sheet. Oh, this is my autumn kit, which I'm going to put there because I'm still actually doing an autumn book at the moment. These are full sheets again. This is an 8x8. This is full sheet, full sheet. Oops, 12 by 12 scrap, so that will go there. Okay, so I've got a lot of full sheets there that I'm just putting behind me, ready to go into my magazine folder. I've got another collage sheet. I can remember doing this with the lovely green stamping. So I'm going to put that with the masterboards again. And that one, oh, got a few here. So, yep, a few of the masterboards there. Oh, I've got some more 5x7 card. So I might put this in with the, yeah, the plain card. So that will just go behind there. Right, oh, more fussy cutting. Wow, I'm going to be just fussy cutting forevermore, I think. Oh, another masterboard and another one. They're there. Right, these are going on the full page sheets. Oh, more fussy cutting. Oh my gosh. Honestly, I'm never going to get anything done because I'm just going to be fussy cutting all the time. Oh, this is a little book that my daughter made for me. It just says, I love you so much, Mummy. Isn't it cute? So yeah, obviously I can't part with that. So I'll put that in my full page sheets as well, so that I can just keep it all in there. So that's that. Oh, right, okay, another full sheet, but I'm going to keep that out because it's my autumn kit that I'm working with. More full sheets here. That's, oops, yep, another full sheet. And this is more of that vintage bureau, which again, I'm going to try and resurrect that project. So that can go there. Okay, more full sheets. Oh, honestly, this is because a bit, what happens is, you know, every time I do a mass make and things like that, or a project, you know, I kind of reprint things because sometimes, you know, if I can't find things straight away, I think, oh, it's just quicker to reprint it. Oh, this is another little picture of my daughter's. So it's so cute, isn't it? Yeah, really like that. So I'm going to put that in with my full sheets as well, so I don't lose it. This is some of that beeswax paper, which was obviously the sheet that I kind of used as my, you know, like cover. So I'm just probably going to bin that, because it was so overwaxed. Right, these are also full sheets and they're coffee dyed. So again, they can go in my full sheet pile. And then the final thing is the history of the English house. So this is the coffee table book that those massive text pages have come out of. You know, so this is a really nice book. Again, it doesn't really need to be beside my desk. So I probably should go and put that on the shelf. Now I've made a bit more space on the desk, I'm going to bring up the rest of the pile. Oh my gosh, which, I mean, this is just now, oh, utter rubbish. Sorry, I just banged my head now on the ceiling, because I'm obviously in the loft. The head height's quite good in the most of it, but obviously just behind my desk is a slopey ceiling, so I just then banged my head. Right, okay, I'm just now picking up things as I go. So there was just a piece of sheet music there. Oh, it's a greeting card that I've, I don't know, used for inking or something. That goes in the bin. Right, a book. That can go on the shelf. Oh, this was a toilet roll because I was going to make some of those toilet roll tag books, which I'd seen an awesome video such a long time ago. So I'm still tempted to hang on to that. I don't know where the others are because I kept a few. Right, I've got some transparency film, which I like to keep for laminating, not laminating, sorry, for napkins. So I'm going to put that in my drawer with the napkins. I've got a couple more sheets of 12 by 12. They can go back over there. This is some of my Bellissimo kit, which it's quite mucky on the back, to be honest. I'm going to get rid of that because I've done my Bellissimo journal. I probably wouldn't really do another one now. This is some napkin ready to use, so I can put that in my napkin drawer. Because I've got a few napkins that are already decoupaged, ready to use. I've got some book page that can go beside me on my craft trolley. More card. So again, just keep that for, you know, backing journaling cards and things. Another couple of sheets that are full, complete sheets. They are, you know, they have got things on the back, but I mean, that's fine, to be honest. Oh, I've got a book from my counselling course. So yeah, I should take that downstairs. Right, then I've got a sheet here of stickers. Oops. These came in a pack of some papers that I bought a long time ago. Now I have to say I'm not really a big sticker person. I will just check that these are even stickers. They might not even be stickers. I'm sure they are. Yeah, they are stickers. So I probably won't really use those, to be honest. So again, I might just cut them down a bit and put them put them probably with some bits to make up some packs for when I sell some items. So I'll put that with that stuff. I've got some more card here. I've just got a little scrap there of some coffee dyed card. Oops, right. I've got these like strips. I'm sure these were adhesive as well. Yep, these were adhesive. Again, I'm probably not going to use those. They can go to the school. What's this? Oh, some little greetings card type bits, which again, I could use those for making tags. So I'm going to put those with the card. Actually, I'm not going to put those with the card. I'm going to put those in with my envelopes because I can just keep them, you know, handy for that sort of project. Right, I can bin that because why did I even keep that in the first place? It's very questionable why I even hang on to that. Right, so I've got some of those thickers. And I've got just a skinny laminating pouch. So again, that can go with the stuff to go downstairs. Because my laminator is downstairs, not up here. Right, so my thickers. Am I likely to use those? No. I'm going to give them to the school. What's this? Oh, again, it's just a 12 for 12 paper, but it's now all folded and damaged. So I'm going to put that in the bin. Okay, more cardboard. This is actually for 6x6 mini albums. So we'll hang on to this because I do still really like the mini albums, to be honest. Again, where am I going to put that? Probably keep it on the shelf with the books. This was a little picture that I used to have up in my house. I mean, it's a really nice picture. I still really like it. What should I do with that? Shall I bin it? Am I ever likely to put it back up? Well, I do still really like it and it's kind of timeless. So I might just put that in with my complete sheets. Right, what is this? So I've got lace. That can go away in my little bag. What have I got in here? Right, so I've got some transparency printables and... Well, this is more stuff that I obviously have taken to my mum's at some point. And yeah, again, I need to kind of go through and sort that out. So I'm going to leave that out onto the desk. What else is in that envelope? Okay, more little bits and bobs there. Right, the envelope's empty. So again, I'll put that to one side to take downstairs. These, oops, I've got some Hessian there. So again, just... get those little bits and pieces that are stuck on it, get them off and just keep that there. Obviously my whole desk is needing doing. Don't know what this was. Obviously I was playing around with that years ago. I'm going to bin that. Clearly I'm not going to be using that. Got a big felt heart. It's got bits all over it from the Hessian and things. So I'll just donate that to the school. Right, what's this? So this is from in the past where I've made kind of cards and things. So I might just put this in my card making pack. Okay, right. So I'm going to bin these because, to be honest, these were kind of some that I misprinted and had printed, you know, on the back by mistake. So yeah, I probably don't really want to keep, you know, those things that I've kind of wrongly printed because... well, because to be fair, I have enough things surrounding me without keeping things that, you know, they've been wrongly printed. Okay, so we're on the home stretch. A few little bits of card there that, again, I could just keep to make some tags. Oops, sorry, my hair thing just scraped across the roof then. Right, these are, again, letters. I think these were from my scrapbooking days. That's a little poem that my son wrote. Just going to put that out of the way. Oops, my gosh, my mat has seen better days. That's just going to be binned. That's awful, and obviously I didn't even remember having it. Oh, I love this paper. Yeah, I love this. That's going to go in my scrap pile. Another one of those tags. Just going to get rid of that. What have I got in here? Oh, some more like plastic type wallet things. Again, well, I will just keep those just for the time being in case I ever want to use them. And then I've got some full sheets of sheet music. They can go on there. Another couple of cardboards. Now, these are really, really thick. So I'm going to put these to use with my post-in for if ever I need something to kind of, you know, stiffen something up. And then just these, I'm going to give these to the school. So I'll just put that on that pile. Oh my gosh. I mean, the floor's not clear, don't get me wrong, because there's still stuff going around the corner. But that pile is gone, which is like unbelievable, because that's been a long time since that pile was gone. So what I'm going to do, I think, is obviously I've taken one of those files to use as like washi tape and things. I'm going to take another one and I'm going to start keeping it for scraps, I think. Like bigger scraps. I obviously have my small scraps already in my scrap bin, but I might keep another one here to use for some bigger scraps. Do you know, I'm going to get rid of this because I'm not going to really ever use that, to be honest. Yeah, I'm going to just give that to the school. So, right, okay. Okay, let's get putting some stuff away. Right, so this is my House of Horrors cupboard. Still horror filled. But as you can see, I know that I did start this shelf on a previous video. I have kind of, you know, done a bit more with that shelf. It obviously needs, you know, further work. But of course, you know, small steps with this. So it's started now. So what I'm going to do is just keep my empty storage files. I'm just going to pop them on here for the time being. Because obviously when I go back through there, you know, I can then decipher whether I need them or not. I've got my 12 by 12 papers that I'm just going to slot on with my other 12 by 12 papers. Again, I need to have a clear out of those. Then I've got my 8 by 8 papers here, which, yeah, believe it or not, they're squashed over there. Not that you can, again, get to them or see them or anything else. So I'm just going to just bung them up there for the minute. Yeah, it's all just waiting to topple down, isn't it? But again, just small steps really. So I'm just going to put this bag of card making stuff in here because I haven't really got my card making box going as yet. So yeah, further work is needed. Whoops, cellophane packet coming out there, so I'll throw that in the bin. Down here I've got my coffee dyed kind of paper and things. So I will just put these stitched pages into here because this is where I kind of keep those as well. I've got the envelopes now that I folded over. So again, just I can swap those in there like that. And then, oops, I've got the coffee dyed paper. I can just slot that in there. Obviously, I would tidy this up. Well, not tidy it up. I mean, it's pretty tidy for my standards, but I, you know, will push that in when I'm not holding the phone because it's a kind of two-handed job really. And then I've got these card pieces, which are plain card. So again, actually, I'm going to put them back in the cupboard. Oh, yikes, where do I want to put these? Oh, might just put them in there for the time being. Right, I'm going to come back to that cupboard another time, another day. Okay, area behind my desk, and I've got my 2 magazine files down there. So this one here to the left is full of kind of complete pages. So that's where I'm going to put all my pages in. I'm going to probably struggle to do that one-handed, so I'll just do it and then I'll show you. Okay, so it looks quite full now. Well, I mean, it's not full, I can get plenty more in there, but it's much fuller. So, and all them pages that were down beside me are now kind of contained in one place, so that's fantastic. Now here I've got my scraps and my, you know, what's going to be kind of my washi tape. So again, I'm not quite sure what to do with this. So I'm going to just pop it in here in the first place. And I've got, oops, things like this little file here. It's one of these, but it's filled with things like my vintage paperwork, which I've copied and printed out. So that's what's in that one. And this one is, again, it just needs sorting out really. So, you know, I'm going to have this one for complete papers and this one for bits that are contained in those little wallet things. So the few vintage pieces that I've just got a sort of little wooden tray going on. This is over here near the window, which I've just got a few things going on that are vintage items that I can kind of pull out easily for my junk journals. So I'm just popping those in there. Right, and this is my overflowing bookshelf now. So it's a little bit chock-a-block now. I don't think I'm really going to fit many of my books on here. So I'm just going to put that small music kind of book up there with that piece of card. And then I might just literally leave these here And then again, this will be on my list of areas to sort in the coming weeks. But at least all my books are in one place now. So yeah, it's looking a bit better. And then the final thing that I wanted to share with you was here where I know that I've shown you before my snippet rolls. And when we went to IKEA the other day, I bought the letter rack. So I was hoping to have that beside my desk, either that or the pegboard. As it happens, neither of them really fitted there too well. So, you know, that's fine. I've got it over here instead. And the first thing I'm going to put in there is all of those collage masterboards. I'm just going to put those in there because then they're all together. Obviously, I've got my collage masterboard scrapbooks, which, you know, again, they're all together and I absolutely love them. But these are some just loose masterboard pieces that I have done on full size A4. So they're not the ones I've done on book pages, but the A4 ones, and they can just stay in there. And then when I fancy using one, I can just come and just take one out. So that's kind of the plan for that. And then obviously I've got 4 more, you know, trays, which I'm not quite sure, you know, what I'm going to be filling those with yet, but have no fear, they will be filled. Okay, so this is under my desk. I have, believe it or not, actually cleared out a little bit of this in the last 10 minutes because I was so embarrassed to show you quite what was under there. Yeah, still very, very embarrassed. Right, so in amongst the stuff I've just pulled out, I had a bag of feathers. I don't really use feathers, to be perfectly honest, so they're going to go in the pile to the school as well. So, you know, I'm making sort of progress here. Let's see what else we have down here. I've got this little like photo album-y thing. I mean, I obviously picked that up thinking I could use it for like ephemera bits. I probably won't really use it if I'm truthful. Do I want to keep it? No, I'm going to be rigid. I must get rid of it because I must start getting rid of some things. If I don't, I'm just going to be swimming in this, or drowning in this stuff forevermore. So, you know, I've got like tabs and stuff under here, little bits and pieces that I can obviously make use of. So let's just pull them out. Oh my gosh, pull this whole bit here out. Right, so here I've got, these are some gorgeous, gorgeous greeting cards. Aren't they just adorable? But again, am I going to use those? I mean, they are very, very cute, I have to say. But will I use them? Oh, look, they are sweet, aren't they? Oh, they are very cute. Oh, what does it say? On your birthday. I couldn't even tell you where I got those. They've obviously dropped on my desk years ago and I have no idea where they even came from. So perhaps I will just put them downstairs, just sort of, you know, on my pile of kind of spare cards. Not that I really need any spare cards either. Chipboard, that can go to the school. What's this? This is, I think, from my binder tool, which I have to say, hit and miss really, how much I really use that. You know, I haven't used it for a long time. More chipboard to the school. What are these? Oh, little flowers, they can go to the school. Oops, this, I'm sure some children would love that. My daughter would love that. Thank goodness she's at school and can't really see what I'm doing because she would be horrified that I was thinking of chucking some of these things that she would love to obviously play with. Oh, that's really nice. So I'm going to put that in my scraps type box and this one as well. Honestly, I'm literally embarrassed. This is just awful, isn't it? Very embarrassing to have such rubbish here. So again, I mean, these are really nice. They're, again, some leftover kind of K & Company bits. Why am I trying to hang on to these? I mean, you know, clearly I didn't even know that I had these. Let's just see what's actually left in the packet. So I've obviously used most of it, and this is just the leftover one or two items. Let's see. Okay, right, in the packaging. Again, I could use the packaging for something, but no, I must stop hoarding. I mean, that's cute, isn't it? Oh, well, perhaps I'll put these in my ephemera pieces. Yeah, I'm going to put these in my ephemera box, and hopefully I will then use those. Right, what's this? Oh my gosh. Look, I mean, things literally have stuff stuck on them and everything. Oh, right, let's just get rid of all of this. Okay, what's this? Oh, a little star stamp again. It obviously came free with the magazine. I'm not really going to use that. I'm going to just bin that. Right, so I was going to make a fabric tag. I obviously haven't. So, yeah, I'm going to just bin that. Oops. Obviously a picture of my son. It's my oldest son. He'll be horrified that I've shown this on on camera. He must have been about 7 there. Oh, doesn't he look terrible? I think he got some spy glasses, or I don't know what they are, with his Transformers outfit. One Christmas, I think that must have been. Yeah, he'll be mortified when I tell him I found that and then, you know, showed it on camera. He'll be very horrified. Right, this can go in my little happy birthday, you know, birthday cards greeting box. What's this? Special someone. Again, I'll put that in the greeting card box. What's this? Oh, more stuff. So, I mean, again, I can just put these on to go to the school. What's in here? Honestly, I mean, it's so embarrassing because I literally don't even know what's in here. Right, these are some 6x6 pages cut down, ready to make a mini album. So again, I might keep those. Envelope's empty and is, you know, falling apart. So I'll just get rid of that. Okay, my bag's overflowing now. Let's just put all of that there, ready to go into the bin. Oh, honestly, won't it be nice to get the Hoover under here? I mean, not that I'm anywhere near ready, obviously. This is probably going to be a few weeks yet before the Hoover can get under there, but... Oh, this was going to be a tag album, so again, maybe another little project to do. Oh, some more bits of rubbish. Oh, look at that nice image. I'm going to put that in my scraps. Right, to the school. What's this one? To the school. Okay, what have we got there? Oh, a little file folder. So again, that can go with my unfinished projects up there. Oh, I don't even know what that is. Right, let's just get rid of some of these bits. Okay, right, what have we got here? Okay, one of my frames in my ephemera box. I mean, I could keep this scrap of doily, but seriously, I need to get rid of some things. So, oh, I have here some chipboard kind of pieces. Again, I've had these for about 10 years. I'm just going to get rid of those and take them to the school. Okay, a little flower, that can go to the school. That can go to the school. Got some lace and a little ruffle there. Oh gosh, I'm so embarrassed, honestly. Right, okay. The reason I'm really excited, I mean, other than the obvious that, wow, it would be so nice to have a normal looking floor instead of this pile of rubbish all over the floor. But part of the reason I'm so excited to get this cleared up is because I also bought, if you came to IKEA with me, I'm going to put these for the school as well. If you came to IKEA with me a couple of weeks ago, I'll just donate those foam squares to the school. Okay, I'll just give those to the school. Oh, I've got some more envelopes there. I mean, who knew any of this stuff was here? Oh, wow, look. I've got these gorgeous fussy cuts. Oh, definitely they're not going to the school. So, yep, I've accumulated some lovely fussy cuts here. I've got some envelopes which are unused. They can go in my envelope tray, which is just beside me. Yeah, other than the obvious, you know, that it would be nice to have a normal looking floor, I'm also really excited to clear this because I bought from IKEA the, it was an A4, you know, pull out tray, like to-do tray. And I just thought it would be fantastic if I could, yeah, I'm a long way off, but if I could clear off all of this stuff from the floor. Oh, look, I've got one of those little metal things for charms. Definitely keep that. If I could clear all of this stuff, then I could actually have a magazine rack and one of those things under my desk, which would just be awesome. So, yeah, I really am kind of keen to, you know, try and clear this mess. So again, I've got another couple of hardboards here to make covers. I probably won't really use those, so I must get rid of this stuff. Right, I've got another happy birthday. I'll just put that in my birthday type packet. Okay, what else is down here? Oh my gosh, what isn't down here is more the point. So this is a proper vintage book page. You know, terrible that it's now landed on the floor. Just an empty packet from some posting. That's really pretty paper. That can go in the scraps box. Oops. Again, another sort of vintage image there. Just put that up there. Got a paint palette. That can go over with my paint kind of items. Let's get all of these bits gone. Oh, look. I mean, this gorgeous glitter foam. But to be honest, I'm not going to use that. My daughter would. But to be honest, she'll just leave that all over the floor. So again, just get rid of that. More scrap paper. Do love it, but to be honest, I'm going to give that to the school because, you know, it's just terrible. I'm not going to get rid of any of this stuff if I don't actually start toughening up a bit. And yeah, I had loads of people sort of say to me, oh my gosh, you are going to have to be so much more ruthless than you've been. And you're right, I really am. So I love these papers, definitely not been in those, so I put those there. This was a little card that I made years ago. Again, I'm just going to bin that because I won't really use that now. Some little vintage book pieces, bin this. Oh, more of these greeting cards. So again, I can just make some more small tags from those. Wow, I can't claim that I can see the floor yet, but we are kind of thinning it out a little bit. What's in here? Well, these are a load of wooden shapes that I've got, which, again, I've had great fun with these over the longest time. I'm now down to mainly stars really left, which stars, to me, stars don't really ever feel very vintage, but I have got lots of ovals in here. So I don't really want to bin these, but I could probably do with putting them somewhere a bit tidier. So I've just put those to one side. Oops, I've got that bright yellow flower. I probably won't really use that. That can go to the school. Oops, little foam. Don't know what that's from. Okay, oops, I've got some flowers here. So again, I'll put those kind of up with my flowers. Oh, one of my hand-stitched ruffles. Honestly, the things I found on here, it's a treasure trove. I mean, now you can see, you know, whenever I say, oops, it's like dropped behind my desk, this is where it's dropped. So hence, like my bone folder, this is why I've never been able to find my bone folder, because honestly, if it's come down here, it's never ever going to be found again. Well, it might be now, I guess. So I'm just quickly winding this little spool of baker's twine up, because I've got my baker's twine now nice and neatly in my lovely drawers. So, okay. Right, wind that up, put that away. I'm so sorry for the shoddy filming. It's, you know, bad enough, obviously, this mess everywhere, but the shoddy filming as well. I'm surprised you're still sticking with me at all. Right, these again, I mean, I love this paper. I'm going to put this with my scraps there. Oh my gosh. The more I touch, the more is dropping down. Again, I don't know. Oh, that must be a postage stamp. Oh, I'm going to keep that. Right, more stuff. Oh, let's just get rid of those Martha Stewart butterflies because I've got tons of them punched out. I'm just, you know, tempted to just keep everything. A little kind of fabric piece there with a stamped love on there. Okay, little flower. Some little gems there. I probably won't use those. Let's get rid of those. Okay, scrap of red lace, which, you know, I might use that. Oh my gosh. I mean, embarrassing is not the word, honestly. Oh, do something you love every day. Let's keep that because that's nice. Oops, a flower. Oh, this gorgeous butterfly. Yep, I'm looking forward to hoovering up here, to be honest. Oh, honestly, I will probably have no subscribers left now because this is just like mortifying, to be honest. I mean, honestly, my mum would be ashamed. I mean, thankfully, my mum doesn't watch my videos, but if she did, she would like disown me now for showing this to everybody. Well, she'd disown me at the fact it was so messy because although she's got an inkling, I don't think she even realises it's quite this bad. So yeah, she would be very horrified that I was now showing this to everybody. Right, just pull out a couple of things that I can use, obviously in my journals. So this is now, since I've moved on to journals, these things have all obviously fallen down behind my desk. So, okay, right. So pull in any salvageable pieces, and then I think the rest is probably for the bin. So, yep. Okay, right, let's put those up on the desk. Now I'm just accumulating a big pile on the desk, which is just crazy, isn't it? Oh, and still I've not come across a bone folder, have you noticed? Oh look, one of my lovely rings is now on the floor. Oh, honestly, this is just very embarrassing. Very, very embarrassing. Right, okay. Okay, right, so I'm going to probably just plough on and continue with all of this stuff. I mean, obviously, as you can see, there is a lot more to go. I'm probably going to come back to do the other half of this under the desk, but I may not do it next week because I might need a bit of respite from this, you know, what's now turning out to just be horrible chore. But yeah, I hope you've got some inspiration, and if you haven't had inspiration, maybe you can console yourself with maybe you're not living with this. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you still subscribe to me now. Right, I decided to plough on, maybe against my better judgment. So here we are, kind of, I'm hoping like 3/4 of the way through, certainly halfway through. Oops, something's still hanging from my desk there. Yeah, I can nearly get the hoover under there, so I'm feeling pretty excited. I've had 3 huge carrier bags go down to the bin so far, or, you know, I've taken 3 huge carrier bags down to the bin so far. I've got a pile of paper here that I'm going to put in my cupboard. I've put some more paper in the cupboard. I've got a great big bag there ready to go to the school. Yeah, so I have a little bit more to go. And unfortunately, I now have a huge pile on my desk, but I will show you that hopefully when I finish. Now that's a sight that I have not seen for a very long time, so that is now under my desk. Yay! I think it's probably taken me about 3 hours. I'm not quite sure, to be honest. I should have started timing when I started it, but yeah, who knows. Now the only problem is if I just stand up. Oh, I now have this on my desk, so I have no room for working currently. So yeah, I'm going to just obviously continue on my desk clearing that. And yeah, hopefully it will be clear for tomorrow when I want to come up here and do a video. So but I'm feeling really good, and as you can see, I have put 2 more magazine files down here. So these were the other 2 because I bought 4, like 2 packs, which is 2 in each pack, so 4 from IKEA, which I will obviously put some more A4 paper in. Yeah, so I have lots more things to do. I'm just going to kind of show you behind me, so just swing around, hopefully if you're not feeling too sick. I also have these piles now to sort out, which, you know, is such a depressing state because actually my piles were really doing quite well. But yes, I will kind of come on and, you know, or get on and clear those bits. And I obviously have now loads more finished, you know, unfinished projects to do. But I feel really good with the progress that I've made. So hope you're going to join me next week. It's getting really exciting now. So yeah, I'm feeling kind of, oh, I'm making a bit of progress. So thank you so much for joining me, and hopefully see you guys soon. Thanks then. Bye.